For today's mobility session, we're gonna start against the wall. We're gonna come down to the floor. We're gonna start with the couch stretch. You're gonna bring your knee close to the floor on the wall, touching, shin against the wall if possible. Then depending on mobility, you can bring your opposite leg outside. Think 90-degree angle if that's too much. You can bring your foot back to your heel, push the hips forward, or if you even need to modify more, drop the knee to the floor, push the hips forward. Couch on the right side, 1 minute. Then we'll switch, same thing. If you want more of a stretch, come up, reach the arm up and over. After that 1 minute, we'll come off the wall and we're gonna come to a dragon position. So think of a 90-degree angle, front and back leg. We're gonna push the hips forward, tilting your pelvis under as if it was a bucket. You wanna make sure you're not pushing it forward. So tilt under, push, then you're gonna reach the upper arm up and over, reach for a couple seconds. You can grab the hand with the opposite, or grab the wrist with the opposite hand, pull for a couple seconds, come back. So you have 1 minute of this dynamic stretch. Then we'll switch, exact same thing on the other side. Push, reach. Think again that pelvis being tucked under versus dipping forward. After that, we're gonna come up, we're gonna grab a PVC pipe. We're gonna start nice and wide. Hinge from the hips, bring your arms out as straight as possible. From there, you're going to shrug the shoulders, bring the bar up and over for a pass through, and then unshrug. We're spending 1 minute here, dynamically moving through this movement. We're gonna spend 30 seconds here. So 30 seconds of a pass through. Then on the next 30 seconds, you're just bring the PVC pipe to the back, palms facing forward, use one finger and thumb if need be. Same thing, shrug, up and over, and then unshrug. Shrug, up and over, unshrug. This is gonna help work range of motion and warm up the shoulders a little bit. After that, 30 seconds on both sides. We're gonna come down to the floor and we're gonna do glute bridges for 1 minute. Feet are gonna be about hip width distance apart. Everything's on contact with the floor. I'm gonna squeeze the butt, lift the hips, hold for about 2 seconds, and then come back down. If you want to challenge, you can lift the hips, lift the leg for a single leg glute bridge, and then drop it back down. You can alternate from there, holding for about 2 seconds. 1 minute of the glute bridges, then we're gonna flip over. We're gonna do bird dogs. So think opposite arm, opposite leg. Hands underneath my shoulders, knees underneath my hips. I'm gonna reach my right arm out, left leg's gonna go back. I'm gonna squeeze my butt, hold for a second, come back down. I'm trying to keep the spine as neutral and as stable as possible versus moving, shifting weight while I do this. Squeeze, hold, squeeze, hold. If you have a trouble finding that balance, keep your arms down and then just lift and alternate the legs. After 1 minute of that, we're gonna do a 1 minute of cat-cows. Push through the shoulders and the hands, round, and then drop the belly, lift the chin. 1 minute of this, moving dynamically at your own pace. That'll wrap up the mobility session.